Featured vendor today for food from Paupers, Pantry, and Finicky Fork. Give a warm welcome to Dawn Aker-Ayala.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dawn Aker-Ayala. I'm the founder of Finicky Fork Catering Company and the Paupers Pantry. I had a conversation with Derek the other day, and I've had several conversations with several of the artists here in this room, a little bit like some personal stuff about me. And when I talk, I typically talk personal, and when I cook, I also cook personal, because like my love of my art is in what's in front of you today. So, thank you. So I loved art it was my escape when I was a little kid. I used to hide in my room. I got caught coloring on my walls more than once. Coloring, singing, and dancing, that was like what Dawn used to do. In my teen years, I went to Oakmont and I majored. I took the 4 years of art. Well, 3 years of art, stayed back, started my 4th year of art. Dropped out of high school. I was 16 years old and pregnant and was not going to be able to do all those things. Someone mentioned Rhode Island School of Design. I dreamed of going to Rhode Island School of Design. Like, that's so much what I wanted to do. So I dropped out of high school, became an addict for about 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Lost my soul in the street of Fitchburg. Moved away, got clean. I've been clean for 27 years. Thank you. And when I got my mindset clear, I obviously got into this industry, right? Because I was a single mom and I had bills to pay. So I always say I was born with a potato peeler in my hand, but when I got clean and I got back into work, it was really what I was going to do. You know, it was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I just paid attention and like did different things throughout whatever. When I decided to open Paupers Pantry, fast forward 20-something years, not Paupers Pantry, the Finicky Fork Catering Company, I had just found out I was gonna become a meme. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a meme? And I wanted to drop out of like the corporate, you know, traveling all the time in this industry, doing that kind of thing. And I talked to my husband and I said, oh, you know, I think I am going to open a small little catering company. And I met with New View Communities and I met with Ray Belanger and I wrote a business plan. That business plan was that I was gonna do 4 to 5 events a month. And that was my plan. That was like what Finicky Fork Catering was gonna do. We were gonna do 4 to 5 events a month. Well, we do like 4 or 5 events Monday morning before 11, every 7 days a week. So, so there's a huge need for like love and flair and care and concern. And I'm not a culinary school graduate. I'm just a kid on the street that paid attention. I surround myself with amazing people. I have some of the most talented people in the industry that work together with me. It's not all me, it's all them, really. But opened for Finicky Fork Catering a couple years, made it through COVID, never shut our doors. The university approached me and said they had this property on Main Street. It was like falling apart, had been closed for 13 years. It had like burgundy carpeting, if I'm correct, burgundy rundown carpeting, flower borders on the wall, and like the ceiling was caving in, and I was like, sure, I can do this. I can do anything because I've been clean for 27 years. So, right? And so I'm not afraid. So anyways, that process started. We continued to cater, continued to gain ground, and in August of 2023, we opened Paupers Pantry. We've been open for about 1.5 years, and I love it. I used to have dinner in the back room with my dad when it was my sister's place. So sometimes I sit back there and I just pretend I'm still having dinner with my dad. So thank you so much for having me. I love Fitchburg.